What if I told you that some of the people building the most advanced AI on the planet are now the ones warning the world to slow down? I'm not talking about politicians or online theorists. I'm talking about the CEOs and lead researchers at the very companies pioneering this technology, the minds behind the most powerful AI systems on Earth. One prominent AI leader recently raised a serious alarm. He said humanity may be sleepwalking into a future where artificial intelligence becomes more powerful than we prepared to control. And according to him, this isn't some far-off science fiction scenario. We don't have decades to figure this out. We may only have a few years. So what is really going on? Why are the ultimate insiders, the people with front row seats to this revolution, suddenly so worried? To understand this, we need to look at how fast things are changing. Just a handful of years ago, the most advanced AI could barely hold a basic conversation. It felt like a novelty, a clever party trick. Today, these systems can write complex software, analyze massive data sets in seconds, and assist professionals at a near-expert level. They can create art, compose music, and even help design new medicines. What changed? Why the sudden, explosive leap forward? It wasn't one single thing, but a perfect storm of three key factors that accelerated everything. Massive, almost unimaginable computing power, an explosive growth in the data centers that house this power, and the development of advanced AI agents that can act independently. This isn't slow, steady progress. It's exponential growth. It's a curve that's getting steeper every single day. Modern AI isn't just waiting for you to ask it a question anymore. We're now seeing the rise of AI agents. These are systems designed to take action. They can respond to your emails automatically, schedule your meetings, manage your projects, and execute complex tasks without constant human input. Now, imagine not just one of these agents, but thousands or even millions of them working together. Imagine them sharing intelligence, optimizing decisions, and learning from each other at a speed that no human team could ever hope to match. That's where the real concern begins. The fear isn't that I will suddenly wake up one day and become evil like in the movies. The more immediate and realistic fear is that bad actors could gain access to these superhuman tools. Think about it. With enough AI power, a small, motivated group could potentially accelerate the research and development of biological or chemical weapons. They could automate cyber warfare on a scale we've never seen before, targeting critical infrastructure like power grids or financial systems. Or they could manipulate public opinion and destabilize entire societies with breathtakingly sophisticated disinformation campaigns. And unlike traditional weapons of mass destruction, advanced AI doesn't require massive factories or huge armies. All it requires is access to the system and the intent to cause harm. The barrier to entry for causing catastrophic damage could become terrifyingly low. This creates a difficult dilemma. As AI grows more capable and the potential for misuse becomes more severe, governments around the world may feel forced to monitor how this technology is being used. Not because they have some inherent desire to spy on everyone, but because the stakes become too high to ignore. If a rogue AI system can simulate attacks, find security vulnerabilities in our digital world, or optimize ways to cause maximum harm, then oversight becomes a matter of national security. It becomes inevitable. But that path leads to some very uncomfortable questions about our own future. Questions about privacy, surveillance, and the balance of power between the individual and the state. How much freedom are we willing to trade for safety? And who gets to decide where that line is drawn? Beyond the security risks, there's another major concern that's far more immediate for many people: economic disruption. If AI can automate a significant portion of jobs currently done by humans, and it does so too quickly, we could face a massive social crisis. When millions of people lose their income and their sense of purpose all at once, the foundation of our society starts to weaken. Consumers disappear, economies shrink, and social stability frays. A society where millions of people feel useless, left behind, or disconnected isn't an efficient one. It's a dangerous one. But here's the ironic twist. Even the companies at the forefront of building this powerful AI are starting to realize they still need humans. Desperately, customers, workers, creators, Leaders, I can't replace the core of what makes a society function. In fact, many businesses that rushed to automate everything are now shifting back toward more human-centered models. Why? Because they're learning some crucial lessons. Real humans are still far better at detecting and preventing abuse, fraud, and manipulation of these systems. People build trust in a way that an algorithm simply cannot. And fundamentally, uniquely human qualities like creativity, nuanced judgment, and ethical reasoning still matter more than ever. AI might be able to automate tasks, but it's humans who provide the vision, the accountability, and the backbone of any successful enterprise. So what does this all mean for you? Where do we go from here? Here's the key takeaway from all of this. In a world where AI makes knowledge cheap and instantly accessible, the things that become truly valuable are the things that AI can't replicate. Skills, accountability, and leadership are becoming priceless. The future doesn't belong to the person who can just ask an AI for an answer. It belongs to the person with hands-on skills, the one who can solve real-world problems that aren't neatly defined in a data set. It belongs to the salesperson who can build a genuine human connection, the leader who can inspire a team, and the craftsman who takes pride in their work. The value of human connection, of empathy, of leading and collaborating with other people, that value is going to skyrocket. AI isn't the enemy. It has the potential to help us solve some of the world's biggest problems, from disease to climate change. But unchecked acceleration without a deep sense of responsibility and foresight could create consequences we can't undo. The challenge isn't to stop progress. The challenge is to guide it wisely. So, when the very people building the future tell you to pay attention, to think critically about where we headed and what kind of world we want to create, time to listen. This conversation is too important to be left only to the experts in Silicon Valley. It belongs to all of us. Thanks for watching. If you found this video thought-provoking, please consider subscribing for more deep dives into the technology shaping our world. See you next time.